team world's loading up. Just about there. 31 seconds to go. Given it's already after the embargo time, why don't we just kick it in the guts? Let's go. All right. We are here to look at what? Oh, yeah, the thing. Hello, Florian. Hello, Great Western again. Hello, Lord Dampnut. Hello, Gav. Hello, the other people that have come over from the other stream that I just finished with Railroader, which incidentally is still running. Now we're running Railroader and TSW5 at the same time. This is going to go so badly. Anyway, it's fine. You do get a training module with the thing 59. So there's a 10-minute training introduction in Training Center as usual. And there are journeys. There are new journeys. So if we look on Boring Valley, as I call it, there is the F59 Fanatic. So there's the learning ones and a couple of scenarios. We will play a scenario. We might play 2 scenarios, actually. LAC Commute. So there's a bit of stuff. Would you be at all surprised to know that Retro has a bit of stuff, 3 hours of gameplay? All right, let's go back. Let's look at back again. Scenarios. So we go to Train Depot, Scenarios, F59. All the scenarios are on Antelope Valley. So if you own Antelope Valley, home and hosed, you get 3 scenarios. If you own San Bernardino, no scenarios for you. And timetable-wise, pretty generous, actually, because it subs in for pretty much bloody everything. And it seems, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I think on Ant, it's actually got some services of its own, because I think there's more services now. Not 100% on that, but I just think there is. But it subs in for all the others too, so you can run any of the services you want with the F59. On San Bernardino, with the Bogans, same thing. I don't think it's got any services of its own. I think it just subs in on everything on both weekday and weekend. But you want to see it, don't you? Don't you? Yes, of course you do. Why don't we... Well, let's start... I'm not going to run the whole thing, but let's just start one of these. LA Union Burnback. Oh, yeah, we'll run the whole thing. That'll be fine. Custom weather. Where's Smoky? On fire? No, don't have Smoky or on fire. Makes me sad. That's not realistic. All right, wind speed. Bit of fog because, you know, Antelope Valley's ugly. Get started. Let's go. I didn't say that. I wasn't here. You're going to want to hear it. I'm going to say it now. This is the best sounding American diesel locomotive in the game. Doors. Forward. Cut in. Brakes off. Bit of that one. Now you can dim your display up there, your speedo. You can make it bright or dim. So you can make it TSW4 too bright, TSW3 good. Right. You can change how bright your ammeter dial is, but you can't tell in the daytime. And you can also change your gauge dimmers. Very exciting, isn't it? I have tutorial. It should be going live right about now. Windscreen wipers up here. There is a cabin light thing. Does have TMS. I'm not going to turn it on. It's annoying. More windows. We need all the windows open because it sounds so good. I really mean that. I'm not just saying that because I'm an ambassador. I actually mean it. Shall we listen to the horn for a moment? I think we will. How good's the horn? Anyway, doors are shut now. Oh, I don't have rail driver plugged in, do I? Damn. Alright. That's fine. No problem. Alright, let's get a move on. Bell off so you can hear the diesel. Why are we under a roof? dynamics. Brake squeal. Now you know why we're here, so you can hear it again, but I think there's something I need to do first. I never run the game this high. Right? This is max volume on the game. It's going to make me deaf. It's not going to be as loud for you, but we need to do it. Clipped the living crap out of that, I don't know. It was fully red. So it's totally white. It's ready to get covered in graffiti. Because you know it would. Oh yeah, horn sequencer. Will it work? Am I going fast enough? That's a no. Now, I don't know if you noticed with the horns then, but when you run multiple horns, they blend into each other. It's still playing one while it starts the next one, which is kind of cool. But yeah, she sounds very nice. But that's actually all I've got to show you, because you've seen the roots. What else could you want? We'll run this one out to wherever it's going, and then we'll play the scenario. Show you one of the scenarios. Uberk says package arrived spattered while waiting for the package. The pause menu is your friend. Been waiting for this moment. Just get out in front of it, far enough that we can't hear it. Of course, there's another one moving now making noise, but that's okay. Into notch 8, it actually clips, and I think they might have overpowered their microphones when they recorded that. But that's the only fault I've got with the sound. Apart from that, it's bloody loud, like an engine should be. This is an unsilenced cab. It is loud in here, loud to the point that I turn the game down, which I rarely do. Run this up to Glendale, and then we'll run a scenario so you can see one of those. And we'll, before I start the scenario, Florian, we'll see if the MP36 runs on this route or not. Because it did get an update to run this, so who knows? Would be fun. It's always good to be in a cab. Hey, Melbourne train guy, this is for you. Hang on, let me turn it up again. You mean? Oh, I suppose I should think about stopping, shouldn't I? We're not exactly going to regulation speed here. Better let the passengers know we're coming. I think we're going to Nebworth this, but that's okay. Nebworth are us. We'll have a door in the platform, it'll be fine. Blended brakes. Sounds good. Right, that's all we're going to run of this service. And let's see if we can answer Florian's question. Will the MP36 sub into that route? And then we will run a scenario for it. I'm going to run a particular scenario because I'm going to rub something into someone that's been, to be honest with you, has been giving me the shits in the comments for the last couple of weeks, because I did say that these are retired, and they are. That's the Metrolink 1, San Bernardino. No, so it doesn't run on Ant. That was easy to answer. Excuse me. Dying. It's all right. Doesn't matter. All right, let's run this thing. And is it this is the one we want to run. Of course. This is the one we want to run. Because I was telling this person that most of these have been sold or scrapped. And he's going, no, they're all still in service. Well, my friend, this is a train to take 4 of them to be scrapped. Hello, Andy. Let's get this thing set up. Andy, welcome to the stream. I will make this thing properly loud for you again in a moment. I don't need it to be that loud for me, but I'll do it because, you know, you need to experience it. We're going backwards. Interesting that the brake was in handle off. We shouldn't have gone backwards, but that's okay. We'll ignore that. That's fine. All right, now since Andy's here, we have to do this again, don't we? All right, let's turn it up. Ready? Feeling horny, Andy? All right, let's get this thing out of here. Stop torturing you. I reckon that is the best horn in the game. Now we'll hear the other bit that's good. Slow down here because I know what happens if you go around the next corner at that speed. Let's just say bad things. Let's just say you act remarkable like a Delta Airlines jet. Whoop. And you land a plane upside down. Welcome to the place I call Boring Valley. Leon says it looks like the old GTA train. It does kinda. I have to admit it does. Melbourne train gets my experience based on the SD42 so far. I should have gone American sooner. Andy says the engine sounds pretty good. I like it. Gab says Paul and torture equals fun train horn, loud diesel. Yeah, pretty much. And Lord Dampnut says any landing you walk away from is a good landing, mate. Andy says then don't pass the elk test, or maybe it's not a mistake. This is the corner where I turned myself upside down when I was playing with it. So we'll just take it easy through here so we don't turn it upside down. It's very funny turning it upside down, I have to admit. I was recording at the time, just like, use that in a video later. It'll happen. What should we do for a tunnel? Hang on, we're American, we're loud, we're annoying. Oh yeah. I wonder what it sounds like if you pump out the graders in the tunnel. Shall we find out? Of course. This is to turn yourself upside down corner, so prepare for madness. I am going a little bit quick. Not as quick as I was last time I did this. So you plugged in your big speakers, Andy. Do you want me to turn it up again? We're going downhill though. Look, I'm not notch 8 in dynamics for you. Fans and things work. They spin faster when the engine gets hot. I don't do action points, dude. Alright, now that I've gotten it going slow again, you know what that means. Should I turn it up again? Do you want it louder? I won't put it all the way up this time because it just clips. Just get through the corners. Welcome to Antelope Valley. Andy says the turbo could kick a bit more, but it's still awesome. I'm not sure if this is a turbo engine actually. Is it turbo or roots? It's a pretty old one. I'll have to look that up. Florian says, thanks for checking, then they haven't fixed it yet, but I know the MP36 is supposed to sub in, but they haven't managed it. Yeah, they're quite long, the MP36. There, wrecked the horn. Terrible. Leon says going fast like a Japanese train. Would be a lot better without the micro starters, but yes, it is one of the best sounding ones in the game, I think. Let's see if the horn sequence will work now. Yeah, it does. What I should do, since we're going into the office tomorrow, is hook this up to the sound system and just leave it running with the horn sequencer going. What could go wrong? it's crossing. Got the 4 in. Just. Are we going too fast again? Maybe. Preloaded this route, so we will get a bit of stuttering. I kind of thought it was more important to play Railroader. As you do. Imagine living here. It's the nearest thing we get to a bridge. Unsurprisingly, my PC running Railroader and TSW5 at the same time, its fan lights have gone red. That's a little bit warm. Should have preloaded the route, shouldn't I? Stuttering is getting annoying. Planes, they all know how to be the right way up. Have we used that planes before here? I think this is new. It's a pity about the stutters. Gav says, "Oh, I'd love to live along a train line again. It was cool having the horn going at 2 AM. You should go to Jack London Square and go to the Marriott Hotel in Oakland, California. And just stay there for the night. I lived there for a few months. I like trains, and I got them to move me to the other side of the hotel. A moment of silence, so when we go back, you'll appreciate it properly. Leon says that train horn be like Melbourne train go horning away at station at crossing. I think that's English. Gab says, I don't mind the train horn, especially when they run the country horn. The proper horn, you mean? The one that makes every part of your body vibrate. That one. just realised I was going too slowly. Better fix that. So many crossings, so much horniness. It has blended brakes that applies the air first, sets up the dynamics, gets the dynamics happening, and then it releases the air. You can see it's starting to release the air now because the dynamics have come on. It keeps a little bit of air, doesn't release all of it. Looks like it might actually mean that yellow signal. Timmy, hello. Jimmy Daly is another streamer, folks, if you haven't met him. We've got two streamers in today because we've got Andy and Jimmy. I think Melbourne Train Guy, you've started making videos too, I think. What am I slowing down that much for? It's your fault, Jimmy, you distracted me. I tried that game you were playing this morning. It's actually kind of funny. I wish you could save, though. Alright, now that we're going slowly, actually, you know what we need to do? We need to stop again. Because we've got someone else in the chat now. And I know we're going to be running up to a red signal, but we have to do this. Yeah, it stops like an American train. We are on full service brakes. Now you know what's coming, don't you? Because we've got someone new, we have to do it. Just wait for the dynamics to cut out. Thank you, Melbourne Train Guy, and congratulations, Lowtech42. Seem a little weak, but it is just locomotives, so they do tend to rely on the carriages quite a bit. Get the speed down, changing off the double track. again so it's not deafening you or me. Los Angeles, the city that learnt that if you suck all of the water out of the ground, your whole city turns into a desert. And then catches fire. Just like Australia. At least that's not my red signal. Trees in the world. Do they do that for pedestrian crossings? I don't know. What's that, Jimmy? You want to see it hit 88 miles an hour? Sure. We'll notch up slowly though so you can enjoy it. If I put the brakes on now, it'll probably stop by the time we get to Los Angeles. That's pretty quick. Runaway train! Release date for the Loco tomorrow. People at the window goes, what was that? So we're on full service. And I'm actually wondering if we're going to stop before we get to Los Angeles. It was going pretty fast. Jimmy says the beast stop speed's 110. I reckon we were going a bit faster than that. Just a little bit. We are slowing down now. We'll probably come off the brakes now. We were just going a little bit quick there. Probably a little more than 110 mile an hour. Just a little bit. That's what you do if it was a retirement run. Cook. Pile on all the Brettons. Yeah, I think those brakes probably are just a little bit raw, Florian. A little bit raw. Free Sim World. Even just rolling it sounds good. And he says, thanks Paul, gotta watch Unstoppable again, love this movie. Leon says g'day from South Australia. Gav says lol Melbourne, do you mean MP? Melbourne train guy says Florian, brakes, where we're going we won't need brakes. I don't know about you, but I'm driving into a dead-end platform. I could do it at 100 miles an hour, but I really want to actually finish the scenario. It's not going that quick anymore, Leon. Andy says brakes are overrated. Wash plant. There's responsible use of water right there. Just think, if the fire had started here, they wouldn't have any problems at all. Melbourne train guy says that's what the buffers are for. Does it have buffers in LA? I'm not sure about that. Coming past the maintenance facility. Leon says you'd be crashing and fly a train in Trains in the World. Andy says, yeah, now my bald head's just shining again. Melbourne train guy says truck stops maybe. Gratuitous shot. Your beard is soaked. That's a bummer. No trams in the tram line though, because that's a tram depot. And I was trying to remember whether it had overhead wires in the route before, or if that's new. And does that mean we're going to see trams at some point? Because these tracks were going under are trams too. It'd be really good to have them. Puts brakes on. Waits for brakes to actually do something. Brakes not doing anything. Puts more brakes on. Oh, the brakes are finally having an effect. Florian says the trams on Antelope are the mastery. Really? Ah. I'll get off my ass and do it then. The Scottish trams came in TSW 4, I think. When all else fails, here's the independent. Even that's not doing much. Oh, I might be in trouble here. It's clearly not meant to run light engine. We may yet be landing upside down. Melbourne train guy picked up Goblin in the PS sale. Nice, actually. Florian says on Bernie they are missing, unfortunately. That's sad. Do the trams move in the mastery, or do they just sit somewhere? We're on full service brake, so this isn't showing much sign of stopping. It really needs its carriages to help it stop, I think. Will it stop by the end? And there are buffers. Let's go and sit down there and wait for it. Because if it's going to crash, I want to record it. Oh, we have to go back to CMF. Still hasn't stopped. It's still going. Will it stop before the buffers, or will it just crash? That is the question. Uh-oh. Well, it stopped. I think it's blended itself with the buffer, but it did stop. Did it stay on the tracks? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, back we go to the CMF then. Alright, so it sounds awesome. Brakes are crap. I think it might have derailed. Oh no, it's because we're still in throttle. Oh, that would be why, because I had it powering while I had the brakes on. Oops. Alright, brakes not crap. That was me. Back we go then. After it pulls itself out of the buffers. Oh, hang on, we've got a red signal behind us. I don't think we were supposed to come this far down. See, now it's stopping properly that I'm not powering. Denied? What? What's coming then? What's blocking my path? I think I came down too far. That's probably why it's got a red signal. No, it's red out there. Is there something coming in? No, I think my failing the objective has meant that I'm not going to be finishing this scenario. But that's okay. We'll run a service. Let's do a service. Main menu. Speedworth. No, it didn't derail after bouncing. It went up and it went down again. I was lucky. Yep. 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 What time is it? 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Should we run it on Mittenwaldbahn? Sure. Could, you know. Do you want to know if we can get up the Mittenwald Hill? I kind of do. We're doing it. We're doing it. 8 a.m. Weather. Light clouds, bit of wind. Go. I want to know if it can get up the hill. I need to know. Lately I've been running everything up this hill. 147, that seems to be the longest one. Is that loaded? That is loaded. Right then. Can it get 6 of these heavyweight coaches up Mittenwaldbahn? This is the question. Your 66 doesn't need any more embarrassment, huh? Or 66. It did so well for a while. It just ran out of oomph. Alright, you know that thing that never happens in Germany? It's going to happen. Right, set path. To there. That's the racing point right there. We have a path. And that thing that never happens in Germany? Why aren't we powering? Oh, hang on. Switches. Yeah, when you spawn it in frame rate, everything's switched off. I forgot about that. Alright, now we can power. That's better. Here we go, Mittenwaldbahn. Can you handle it? Next will be Shap. Oh, we can do that too. Shap's not as steep as Mittenwaldbahn. Andy says, no way, Dan, that's cool. Once ran the big boy over the Semmering in TSC. The double stacks clinched into the quaternary, but it was possible. Funny things to do in these games. Indeed. I seem to still have a red out in front of me, so I'm not going to go too hard. Must be waiting for something else to come off the hill, I think. Do you think PZB will get me? I'm doing well, bad guy. How are you? We're running an F59 on Mittenwaldbahn because we can. Because I want to know if it can get up the hill. Is that little signal red? It's not this one, is it? It's the next one. Why do I have a red? Well, I clearly do. Oh, it's waiting for that. That's why. We're going to be following another train up the hill. See Pasang Brimsong. Yep. Well, there's one cool thing about having to wait for that train that's probably sitting in the station. It is. Ah, it's all right. We don't need to wait for that. Bye. Although it always kicks you out of the seat when you get into yours. So we should now have a green. We do. And it means we can do this. Better turn it up again, eh? Bad guy says, I'm surprised you haven't spotted 30 of them. What do you think of that? Noisy? Noisy. I've started lots of trains at 8 in the morning. I've never had red signals before. This is our second one. And with this thing's amazing brakes, that could be problematic. Let's make sure I'm not powering. Must be waiting for something coming down. Maybe. No, doesn't look like it. Better not stay red. Bad guy says, how many tunnels have you been through and dug a bigger hole? We've all done that. We could put it on Bakerloo. I'm concerned that I have it red. Oh, I think I spawned it in free roam proper on the competition runs. I don't think I spawned it in free roam timetable. So we'll pull it up here and see what's coming down the hill and delete it. So we can go. Said, does anybody know how an American train got over here? Was it brought over by Colonel Fail and launched it into spaceports? Yep. Now, what are we waiting for? It's not points. There must be something coming down the Mittenwaldbahn. I'm going to go find it and delete it. Because I don't want to wait for it. I really don't. Oh, there it is. Bye-bye. Thrown out of the chair again. I always get worried when it throws me out of the chair that I've deleted my train. Alright, I think we need to ride on the outside. And those poor genteel Germans going, what was that? We'll give them a nice soft start. I haven't tried an ICE one, Andy, but yeah, it should actually work on Boston. Yeah, they tried the ICE before they got the Acela, which surprises me they went after the Acela, given the ICE is so good. Oh, look at that, it's insisting I can't power, but it is. That often happens in free roam. Hello, David. We're trying to find out if this big American beast can get up the hill in Mittenwaldbahn. Because we can. And yes, I know it's louder than usual. Yeah, March 4th, I think. We're starting to go up. I hear a plane. There it is. I turned the train right up, bad guy, but I'll turn it down again. It's still kind of loud, isn't it? It's better now. Building Sim World. People go, at least the back of it's quiet. It's not going to go well in the tunnels, is it? It's really not going to fit. It's accelerating. It's trying to anyway. You can see it on the speedo up there that it's got 32 and it flashes the 33 every now and again. She is loud. Let me turn it down a bit more for the stream. It is a bit too loud. That's better. Ooh, 31 mile an hour. It's losing speed. Can it do it? Well, it's doing better than the 66. How heavy is this consist? It's 448 tons. They have cranked it up, bad guy. It's much louder than the other trains. Much louder. Oh, we need to watch this. What's going to happen? Will it fit? Whoa, close. I'm surprised it's not scraping all the wires, actually. Probably is in the tunnel. Does it look like coming out? I reckon in the tunnel the wires were scraping along the roof. It's a good thing it hasn't got collision on them. 30 miles an hour. Ooh. I think it'll get to the stopping point because it's not losing speed very fast, but I don't think it could actually get to Mittenwald. And I doubt it could start the train on a grade either. Imagine what that would sound like down there. It would just echo through the whole valley. Oh, there's a mountain missing. Look at the Gretas fly. Plenty of Gretas. She's gonna make it. There's no doubt in my mind it's gonna get to the top of the hill. Look at this bloke looking out the window. It's going. Why am I in Germany? Don't understand. Why am I in Germany? I got in this thing in Los Angeles. I'm not that confident it's going to be able to stop. Tunnels seem to cope with the carriage high. Gravity's going to help it win. Well, it gets up the racing thing. Can it start with a train on the grade? There's a question. It's going backwards. Go on, get some power on train. Don't run through the red. No, no, no. Yeah, it's going to do it. It's fine. It can start on the gradient. Well, it's not much of a gradient here, but the back of the train's still on it. It is holding speed, but I have my doubts that it would make it to Mittenwald. Now that we're going downhill, I'm going to struggle. Path. Not the red, not the red, not the red, not the red. Oh, go away. Oh, that's alright, it's going to stop. Set path. You know what? I think we need to find out, don't we? Can it get over the difficult bit? Let's take it up to this station. Let's see if we can get up there. Oh, we're still parrying while I was doing. That's funny. And it still managed to stop. Alright. So, standing start. Almost. Let's start climbing. Let's see if you can do it. Tricky sim world. Yeah, the wire's rubbing on the carriage roof in the tunnel. .7. Let's trying to accelerate. Ash says average American large and loud. The Germans are not ready for this. This is true. Florian says free roam very buggy on TSW5 on PS5. A lot of errors with no space in this scenario. That was not so much of an issue in TSW4. It's not good. Sad to hear that. It runs mostly okay on PC, but a lot of things don't work. You can spawn them in usually. It does sound like the PS5's really running out of memory. Bad guy's wondering how would it go with a heavy freight consist? I think probably as well as the Class 66 did. Because with this consist, which is 480 tons including the Loco, it is struggling a bit. Needs to be done, doesn't it? People can wonder what it's doing here. And now we should make the so what I want, and I want this one. Bring the exposure down. See, that's the kind of lighting we should have in Train Sim World. Just like that. Wouldn't it be beautiful? I don't think it'd do too badly pulling a 1,000-ton freight. I think it'd be a lot slower. It's managing this at 30 mile an hour, so it'd be a fair chance that you'd probably go okay at about 11 or 12 mile an hour, I would think. If it doesn't burn up. I always wonder what was down here. Now I know. Kind of cool. Oh, does it fit in there? Oh yeah, it fits. We're inside the hill, but won't let that worry us. Hey, we can watch it from underneath. Silly screenshot sync. Bad guy says, yeah, and there's really no new consoles in the horizon other than PS5 Pro, but I don't think that has more memory in it. I think it's more GPU than anything. British Ace is pretty happy with the PS5 Pro. He says the game's better on it. So it's going to be really up to DuckTales to optimise the game as much as they can if they want to keep packing more in. Yes, that's the challenge, isn't it? Or you drop the PS5 back from Ultra settings. B for Vitty says, has anyone checked the yellow mailboxes at Mittenwald? There is a hint for the TSG route hidden somewhere. Andy says, no, it doesn't work, doesn't get any voltage. Sad. That's annoying. I tried to get the 87 to run on this route, and it wouldn't. What they might need to do is pull the PS5 back from, and the Xbox X too, because that dies sometimes, pull it back from Ultra settings and make it a bit lower. This is losing speed, so I think if we tried to get it all the way up, I don't think it would. Dropping back from Ultra saves a lot of video memory, and I think that's what the PS5 is probably running out of, because you're getting blurry textures. And that means your GPU's running out of memory. Because if you've got a low memory card... Shit, that's hot. Never mind, I'm up to 85 degrees Celsius on the board, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Making the chipset work hard. Almost looks like it belongs up here, you know. See, this is what the hills of Los Angeles could have looked like. Bad guy says, and let's say you know Dovetail hasn't been the greatest at optimizing. I think they've made some good progress, but I agree there's more to be done. That tunnel's a squeeze, isn't it? It's barely missing the corners of the coaches. It's funny, this route, because so much of it looks amazing, and then you get bits like that, where it's just crap. But most of it's amazing, so you put up with it. Oh, we're here. Well, we are here. Off the power and let gravity stop us, I hope. But it is getting on to 10:30 and I do have to be at work tomorrow at 8. One last chance to annoy Germany. Well, it's 2 new DLCs, really. Uh-oh. Dead Jim. Anyway, I think that'll do for today's stream. So what we had to look at was the F59PH, which is a new American Locomotive DLC, which will be coming out for everybody tomorrow, I believe. It is... I'm actually not sure how much it is. I don't think they told me. Let's see. Let me have a quick look and see if they told me how much it is. Just bear with me just a moment. No, they didn't say how much it is. But it's probably $20. It usually is for most of those. Cool bananas. Yep. Well, I'll leave that there for tonight anyway. Odin Moore, hi. You've missed pretty much all of it. It's actually the second stream tonight. The first one was Railroader, which is still running, which is really annoying my computer running 2 games at the same time. But that's okay, because I had to switch quickly. There wasn't time to save Railroader. So I didn't. I just left it going. Trains are still moving too. Happy. But anyway, yeah, that was a bit of fun. And it can get up the hill in Mittenwald, which to be honest with you, actually surprises me. I didn't think it would. But it sounds pretty good going up there. It's easily, I think, the best sounding American diesel in the game. It's so loud. I have my game turned down in my ears to 26% of normal, and in your ears 48, and I normally run it at about 70 odd. It's loud. It's really loud, and I think you'll enjoy it. I really think you will. If you're a fan of an American diesel, you're going to love this thing. I think it's really good. The only criticism we've got is the brakes. They're not amazing. They're okay with the carriages on the back, but light engine, they're not amazing. The train is for Antelope Valley. So we go have a quick look on Antelope Valley line. It's got 3 scenarios. These are the new ones, F59PH, stuck in LA. So you've got to rescue another train. You're taking 4 of them out to be scrapped. And this is a farewell train for it, because these trains actually aren't in service anymore. Interestingly, in the scenario here, I just realized they called it the F59PHR, and it's not. It's actually the F59PH. The PHR is a different locomotive. That's interesting. I better feed that back before someone yells at them. But anyway, it's for Antelope Valley. It will sub into services in Antelope Valley and on San Bernardino. So, yeah, enjoy it. If American diesels are your thing, you're going to like this thing. I like it. It's loud. It's annoying. It's brash. It's definitely American. All right. Have fun, folks. Enjoy yourselves. I'm going to go off and go to bed because I've got to get up and be at work in about how long? 10 hours? 9.5 hours. 9.5 hours. About 9.5 hours I have to be there. So have fun, and we shall see you on the next one, which will be Sunday. I won't run this on Sunday, the F59, because I'm, to be honest, just not a fan of Antelope Valley. I don't want to drive Antelope Valley for 2 hours. I just don't. So it'll be something else. Maybe that new game I found. Well, actually, I shouldn't say I found it because Jimmy Daly found it. I saw him playing it this morning and I grabbed it and tried it. And it's actually kind of cool. So we might play it all the way through on Sunday and just see how that goes. Alrighty, enjoy yourselves, folks. I'll pop up a quick video of that game, and the other thing should be live now as well. So thanks to all the people who are in. Just going through the names: Jimmy Daly, Lord Dadnut, Ash, RJ72, Bad Guy 89, Florian, Chevappy Games, C, Bad Guy again, Odin Moore, Garav Dant, hopefully I got your name right there, Ash, and V for Vitty, Andy, and have I missed anybody? Hugh Burke, yes, you're there still too, David Stevens, a lot of new names in here today. Very, very welcome, folks. So enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you later. Bye, and if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. See ya.